Do you think you're flirting? Do you think you're good at it? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today's video is very much like I need all the time I have to tell, so let me just get right into it. So this happened yesterday, and I was like, it was Sunday. I hate Sundays. I feel like most people do, because it's just a constant reminder that it's your last day off and tomorrow you have school. Also, little update that I think might be a little relevant. I lost part of my sight in chemistry on Friday, first period. 15 minutes in, all of a sudden the world just went blurry, and I still can't read, and I've had a migraine, so I think they're correlated. But that's that little update. Back to the story. So I'm bored, can't see / read anything really, and I was playing The Sims 4, and I just decided, or not what I decided, I add everyone on Snap. I would like to preface. If you quick add me, I'm probably going to add you back. I'll probably quick add, like there's a time in my life where I would just quick add everyone also. Whoa. Also. So that was something that went on. Also, please ignore how messy my hair is today. It's completely crooked. I lost my brush. It's all with my detangler. Now I have to go fix this. This is humiliating. So, yeah. I added this random guy, no clue who he is, but whatever. He texts me, and then he's like, oh, like, what did he text me? I do record on my phone, so I can't really just read the text messages from there. But where I can read the messages from, for the most part, is my laptop, in which I took pictures with through photo booth. This first guy, I actually have no receipts, but that's because he's insignificant. And yes, a first guy. He texted me and he's like, hear me out. I'm like, who are you? And he's like, dang, I can't even get to know you. I've had to tell my friends this so many times. I have like basically reset at this point. And I'm like, I'm 15, expecting him to be like 27. He's like, oh, he's like, what do you look like? I'm like, are you older than the age of 18? He's like, no, I'm 17. I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, oh, can I get a picture of you? I'm like, you know what? I'm in my businesswoman era. So my first thought was, I can capitalize on this. So I'm like, that's going to cost you $5 and send my Cash App. Long story short, because this isn't even really, this is backstory you need to know for the story, but this isn't the story. He sends me the $5, and then we keep talking for a little bit, and I ask him for it again. I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm bored. Like, and he's like, yeah, no, that's fucked. I'm like, yeah, no, I know. I'm sorry. And then we stopped. Of course. Oh, thank God. So then I'm like, you know what? If one guy was willing to do that, why wouldn't other guys be willing to do that? Because a bitch is broke. A bitch is actually so broke, guys. I feel like I need to preface that. I'm so poor right now. All of the money I made through my slime company, gone. Then I add all these random guys. Or like, I don't add random guys. These are random guys that added me through quick add that I'm just adding. Like, I'm adding, you know? Like, I didn't go for them first. So then, oh my gosh, my eyes. Hold on, guys. I hate putting concealer on like this. Oh, shoot. I got a concealer brush I want to try, so I'm going to do that. Off Shein. I don't really know what to tell you. So he starts texting me here. Now, this is when I have some receipts. Some I don't, but for the most part, I do. The first, like, chat he sends me is like, oh, hey, are you from, like, where I live? Because, like, we have mutuals. I'm like, yeah. And then he tells me where he's from. He's from my neighboring town. As to where, like, neighboring town. I don't know why in my head this wasn't a red flag, because I'm not looking for anything besides money. I probably shouldn't say that. People are gonna think I'm gold digging, which I kind of am, but that is not the point, guys. I promise I'm not just trying to get with people for the money. Actually, I think something I'd like to preface is this entire time I wasn't looking for anyone. Like me, 15-year-old Carissa is not looking for a boyfriend or a girlfriend at the moment. Like, at all. At all. And so I tell him where I'm from. I'm like, you know what? I'll be honest to start off, you know? If I need to lie, I will. But I'll tell him where I'm from. He's like, oh, you go to my high school name. I'm like, oh, yeah. I never got which school he went to, though. I mean, I can assume, but And he's like, oh, what do you look like? I'm like, perfect, here's my opportunity. I'm like, that's gonna cost you $5. Same thing I did with the last guy. And then he sends me pictures of himself. He's like, if you don't wanna like send pics, that's fine. Oh my god, that sounds bad. And so now I'm looking kind of feeling bad, like, oh, he like seems kind of sweet actually. That changed. I'd like to preface. That opinion changed so quick. And then he sends me pictures of himself. I feel like the story would go differently. Like, I don't want to be mean. He certainly wasn't my type. And he's not like, you know, if a Dylan O'Brien lookalike were to text me, like, you know, like, I don't want to be in a relationship, but I'm willing to be in one. Like, I'm willing to make it work, you know? But he wasn't, and I'm just like, no. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to play into this. I would like to preface, I was playing into this the entire time. I was on FaceTime with my friends last night, and later on in the story, you'll see why I'm mentioning this so much. This is literally, like, funny to me. Like, this is literally how I, like, get my daily dose of serotonin, if that even, like, means what I'm trying to say. And he goes, like, I'm like, oh, you're cute, whatever, right? And then he's like, oh, I bet you are too. And then, what does he say? Oh, he asked me for my Instagram, and so I sent it to him. I'm like, you know what? Like, whatever. So I already did lie by saying he was cute, because, I mean, he's cute to someone, but he's not cute and like, oh, he's cute, but it's like, oh, he's cute. Like, you know? Like, it's different. Oh my gosh. So then he looks at my Instagram, and he's like, okay, give me a sec. And then you have to hear me out for this point of the story. Now, here, what I said, I was like, oh, ... And he's like, oh, yeah, I should have asked that first. And I go, okay, nice talking to you, like, crying emoji. And I add him, and I see a new chat. And because I have no sort of self-restraint, of course, I clicked on it. And I'm like, you know what? I just want, you know, like, here are the final farewell. Like, I was wondering if he was gonna start cussing me out, or, like, if he was just gonna be like, oh, bye, nice talking to you, whatever. He didn't say any of that. He said, but wait. There is no but wait. You acknowledge that you are 18 years old. You're off to college. I'm a 15-year-old girl. There is no but wait. It's okay, goodbye. Like, and everything here on after, I was on the phone with my friends last night, and one of my friends, like, it's kind of, because I save all of my, like, chats. I save all of them because, I don't know, it's instinct at this point. For situations like this, I just save all the chats. And my friend's like, it's kind of crazy he continued to do what he did after this point, knowing that I was saving chats. He goes, but wait. I'm like, question mark, because what do you mean, but wait? And he's like, do you care because you're really cute? Or even if I were to answer no in this situation, you know I should be. I know I should have. And oh my god, I literally placed that so lopsided. How does one go about doing this? Oh my goodness. I don't know how to fix this. What the fuck did I just do? And I'm like, not really. Like, also, I want to preface, guys are so fucking easy to, like, flirt with. Half the shit I was saying here could have different tones based on how I spelt it differently. And I said not really with, like, how many Y's? Not really with 2 Y's. Like, that's a common theme of everything I say in this. I just add a bunch of different, like, letters at the end of the sentence, and he's eating it up. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, sir, like, you're graduating high school. Now, I honestly don't think senior, you have to hear me out for this part also. I don't think senior, sophomore is bad, because you could be, like, a late senior and an early sophomore. Like, if I'm a sophomore born in September and the senior is born in, like, June or something, like, that's not that bad. That's like a year and 3 months. That's not bad. But in this case, 15, 18, you know it's fucked up, and you know you shouldn't be doing that. So, and at this point, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it for the plot. I'm thinking about you guys. I'm like, this is gonna be great content for tomorrow. This is where I am in my headspace at the moment. And I'm like, oh, that's not bad. And he goes, yeah, I'm not gonna give up someone so cute. I could be a mass murderer for all you know. All you've seen was my Instagram highlight stories. Like, weirdo. And then he goes, I hope you like big boys, and sends a picture of himself. You what? Like, what? How are you gonna sit there and be like, she gonna eat this one up, chat? Guys, this is the one. This is the one. Write this out. Read this. Find a picture of myself, a mere pic of himself, and send it to me. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was literally doing this purely for like shits and giggles. Like, and after debriefing in that phone call with my friend last night, or my friend, people take this serious. People take this seriously. People think, like, people are genuinely intrigued by this, get turned on by this. I'm just doing this because I was getting bored of playing The Sims. Like, guys. I was in the middle of prefacing something. Oh, but like, in my head, in my cabeza, I don't take this shit seriously. Yeah, then he texts me, good girl. You know, like, oh, you like big boys? Yeah, of course I do. Like, do people genuinely say that shit and mean it? Like, that's humiliating. Like, you genuinely mean that shit? Like, that's fucking embarrassing. Did I even do anything? Do I just look like fucking crazy? I think it just made me look crazier. He goes, this part was so like, ugh. He goes, might I add, I'm foreign. I'm Brazilian. Congratulations, bitch. So is like half my family. I look fucking whack. He's like, yeah, I moved here that shit's irrelevant. Let me try to get into the good shit. Then he asked me, within that same conversation, are you an affectionate person? And I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, good. I want to give you lots of cuddles. I'm not even being dramatic. I genuinely threw up in my mouth at least twice throughout this entire, like, interaction. Do you think you're flirting? Do you think you're good at it? I'm like, me too. You seem so sweet. I do not, if all of my friends know, if you know me in person, don't fucking touch me. I hate when people touch me. I hate receiving hugs. I hate giving hugs. Very few people will receive hugs from me, and it's not like something that happens 24/7. I just don't like touching people. This is my personal space bubble. You are in it. You need to get the fuck out of my personal space bubble and never step foot back in it unless I say so. And he goes, good, I want to, right? And then he's like, yeah, just for you. And then this is the start of the BBY. This is the first time he calls me baby. Not even B-A-B-Y, BBY. No. No. Guys. I feel like people need to understand how it's so easy to fuck with someone when they're just like, it's like, yeah, like, good, like, I want to give you lots of cuddles, like. Ew. I'm like, wait, are you going to college? I'm like, I can find out this kid's college real quick. And because this kid is so dumb, he's like, yeah. I'm like, aw, which one? Is it far? So he doesn't, like, you know, I was hoping he wouldn't catch on. And I do, like, the frowny face emoji so that he, like, knows, like, And then he tells me his college. It's 4 hours away. And then I'm like, aw. And he's like, it's okay, I drive. I'm like, don't ever come pick me up. Hope to never see you and your fucking car. He's like, what are you doing right now? I'm like, oh, watching TV. When really I'm on FaceTime with my friend, taking pictures of this conversation and laughing about it with her. Because what the fuck? Hey, Alexa, what time is it?
7:38 a.m.
Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 7:38 a.m.
Oh, I gotta hurry the fuck up. Let me just try to get to the good shit. I'm like, oh, I'm watching TV right now, whatever. He's like, I wish you were with me, pretty girl. Like, I can't even read this shit without literally wanting to myself. Like, I considered it too many times. Really bad. I'm like, I wish I was with you too. With 4 O's in the two. He should have known I was being not serious. Who was being serious texting like that? Not a single fucking soul on the planet. And you can tell me, do you genuinely, like, I really don't know what to do with this information. Like, you genuinely think I'm being serious? And then he's like, this is where we get into crazy territory. He's like, yeah, I want you to sit on my lap and kiss me. Would you like that? No. Short answer, no. Long and fake answer, of course I would. Bless his heart. At this point, bless his heart. Now let's try not to fuck up the rest of my makeup. Okay, now for the sake of the story being told as best as it can be told, I'm gonna do my mascara off camera. Pause the music. Fuck! Why would I do that? How do I even fix that? I don't even know how to fix this. I just got mascara. Oh, shit. Back to the story. He goes, yes, I need you. I can't take anyone seriously who uses multiple S's because I read it as like, yes, queen, yes, bitch. Like, that's how I read it as. So I was really just like, yes, I need you. You're all mine. I'm going to take good care of you. I hate when people call me theirs. A boyfriend I had, like, introduced me to his friends as his girlfriend, and that shit takes me the fuck off. I'm not your girlfriend. I'm Carissa. Unless my title is Miss, Mrs., or Doctor. That's how I should be addressed as just Carissa. I don't know. Some people find joy in that. I don't know. I just think that shit makes me mad. It's like, please don't boil me down to just your girlfriend. I totally fucked up my whole makeup by trying to fix this like this way. Why would I close my eyes again? Because there's obviously not a thought behind my eyes. Okay, this is where messages start to get missing. I got all of that. I'm like, I have to have at least all of this. And then he says something about like, no, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. I'm like, sir, you're worried about me being uncomfortable? Do you not see, like, he's very trustworthy. Because, like, I know I took pictures of my thing, but I could have straight up, like, just took a screenshot and be like, I'm posting this, and left it there. I'm like, no, you're not, with, like, 3 T's. Like, you have to, like, dude, come on now. Oh, my gosh, I'm supposed to leave in 3 minutes. Oh, fuck. And he's like, I don't even know can I even say this on YouTube? He's like, I want to give you so people know you're all mine. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I don't know if I should say this. Like, you can give them to me anytime. I'm sorry, guys. Like, how can you think I'm being dead ass? How can you think? Ow! How does one think that I'm being sincere? And he's like, yeah, what? No, fuck, where'd the message go? He's like, yeah, and I know especially where I want them. I'm like, where's that? He's like, right on your, like, you're fucking weird. I know it looks like there's something there right now. That's my bra. There's nothing there. Sorry to tell you. Long story short, I sent him a picture of myself, which I probably shouldn't have because he probably whacked off to it. And I kept half swiping. Then this is where Nina, do you mind? Nina! And then he says, want to see what my looks like in your pretty mouth. And I want to see what your hands look like in handcuffs. I want to see what you look like behind bars because, sir, jail time. Like, actual jail time. I'm like, I meant to say, oh, you do, but I just said, oh, do, question mark. And he goes, yes, I bet you would look so cute in it. I literally text, oh, wow. Because at this point in time, I'm like, I no longer know how to feed into this. Because I don't agree with any of the words you're putting out into the universe right now. And I hope to never manifest them accidentally. Like, this message got blurred, but something about like, yeah, and he goes, yeah, and you on it would be amazing. Yeah, and the past hour of my life would be pretty nice to have back, but we can't all get what we want. This is the last message I have, because at this point, I'm like, yeah, no. So long story short, here's Now, here's where my fear comes in. I'm like, this was low-key dumb. Because at this point, I have his Instagram. He has my Instagram. And of course, when I go to click on his Instagram, we have 12 mutuals. My friend's also on his Instagram account. She has 40 mutuals. So now I'm like, oh my God. Like, if I tell him that, like, I no longer am, like, into this, like, he's gonna post these on his story. Because, y'all, I was I was actually informed later on a FaceTime call that which I was completely unaware. Like, you're probably like, how the fuck would you not know that? And that's exactly how I am whenever people talk about these type of situations. Like, are you guys really that fucking dumb? But, like, it's just funny to me because as someone who's not interested in being in a relationship and who genuinely is not searching for one, or, like, I don't know what it is in my head. This is not any genuine type of conversation. This is me fucking with you. I thought you're fucking back with me. Oh, that sounds bad. Well, actually, like, shut the fuck up. Like, it literally means so little to me that it's just like, it's like a gag. It's like, you know, I'm like, well, fuck. Now I'm trapped. Because if I'm like, yeah, no, like, I'm not into this anymore. And he's just gonna be like, well, fuck you. Cross out what he sent and post the screenshots. Yeah. So that's my fear now. I'm like, well, great. Now people are just rumors are gonna get to my school. Everyone's just gonna think I'm a fucking slut. I'm actually far from a slut. I still sleep with fucking teddy bears, and I watch FNAF lore videos to go to sleep on my laptop. Please. So that's my fear. So now I'm on FaceTime with my friends. I'm like trying to figure out, like, oh, my glasses are dirty as fuck. Trying to figure out, I'm like, how does one get out of this? And then of course my friends, because they're so loving, decide to pull a prank on me and be like, yeah, no, it's illegal to, like, lead someone on as a minor. Like, oh, but that's not part of the story, right? So long story short, I text him. I'm like, this is her friend. Like, you know this is wrong, and I know this is wrong. Or no, I had that originally. My friend wouldn't stop laughing at me. So I was like, this is her friend. You know this shit is wrong. Wait. Like, you know you shouldn't be doing this. This shit is wrong. No. Immediately, then I close it. I'm watching the thing. It says open 21 seconds because he was in chat. He was like, oh, like, baby, where'd you go? And, like, the minute I start typing, he's right there. I'm like, how desperate are you? I'm so, like, dude, are you that desperate? Like, that's insane. That's so sad. Like, I hope you find someone at this point. Maybe not another 15-year-old girl. And then he immediately, I don't know if he blocked me or unadded me, but I saw no, like, screenshotted chat or, like, screen recorder or anything. So my mom called me again because I'm late as fuck. But yeah, that's kind of where it ended. Let's hope that he didn't do the same thing I did. I'm just scared that this is going to get out and people are going to think I'm a slut at my school. You know what? Honestly, people can think I'm a slut at my school because the one talking stage I had with a guy literally went so south that there's no way they could think that I'm a slut. Stop. I'm not going to get called a slut. I'm going to have bop allegations. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening to whatever the fuck this story was. Like, yeah, this is why I don't like using Snapchat. And this is why I don't use Snapchat, because there's so many weird motherfuckers on this app. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.